Hey everybody, it's CG. Welcome to Vlogmas Day 5. How was everybody's day today? I am on my way home from work. I'll be seeing the car. The dog is back there looking out the window. It is a warm day today. I think it just said the radio a minute ago said its actual temperature is 90, but it feels like 97 with all the humidity. It was warm. Like, holy cow, I'm glad I don't work outside. All of you guys that work outside, you have absolutely got my sympathies, y'all, because it is hot. So, today was a typical day at the office. Monday is always payroll, always. So I didn't do much there. Working on a surprise for a certain country boy that I just know and love, and y'all know and love. So I was working on that and getting some of that coordinated. I don't know, it's not a whole lot going on. I did want to touch, and I know this is going to be kind of a touchy subject, and I don't get serious very often as far as current events and politics and that kind of stuff. This is not who I am. But there's just something on my mind, I think, that just, it's bothering me, y'all. It's just bothering me. And that's the reactions from the public in regards to the two shootings of the weekend with the El Paso and Dayton. And my issue is this. First and foremost, let me say to all of the victims and the families, my deepest sympathies and prayers for all of you. You know, I cannot even begin to imagine how you deal with this. I don't know. I can't even begin. So to all of you and all of the friends and family and the people that loved these people, my prayers are with you. But my problem is this. It seems to be that instead of focusing on these families, instead of focusing on these innocent lives that were taken, there seems to be a whole lot of focus on the color of the skin of the people that pulled the trigger. And you guys, I'm just going to say this. I'm pretty blunt. And most anybody that knows me will tell you I am pretty blunt. And I try to, I don't want to say censor myself, but I try to pick and choose what I discuss on my channel, because it is a public forum. But in this case, I think the truth just needs to come out. So excuse my language a little bit here, but who the hell cares what color the shooter's skin was? It doesn't matter if he was white or black or Oriental or Samoan or little green man from outer space. Only thing that matters is the fact that they committed a horrible act. And there's a lot of innocent people gone from this world, and a lot of family and friends that are suffering and mourning the loss of these people. Who freaking cares what color the guy's skin is? Seriously, people. Y'all seriously need to sort out your priorities. I mean, you know, and then I saw a Facebook post, which I did respond to as politely and respectfully as I could, okay? And it was just, all guns ought to be banned. When are people going to wake up and see the guns are killing people? No, they're not. Guns don't kill people. People kill people. You can lay a gun on a table and I guarantee you it won't kill anyone until somebody picks it up and pulls the trigger. That's when people get killed. You know, and this person went on to say something about we wouldn't have all these mass killings if we banned guns. Excuse me, do you not remember 9/11? Or how about the Boston Marathon or the Oklahoma bombing? Every one of those were mass killings, and thousands of people died, and not one gun was used. People, if a crazy person's going to want to kill a bunch of people, they're going to find a way, whether they have a gun in their hand or not, whether they have access to that gun or not. They are going to find a way. Guns don't kill people. People kill people. You know, and I look at the fact of our Constitution, the very laws that govern how we live in this country. And the Constitution guarantees me the right to bear arms, to protect my family, to feed my family. Okay, sorry guys, I got a phone call while I was recording and it stopped my video. So what I was saying was the Constitution, gives me the right to bear arms. I mean, think about how many people in this world, in our communities, especially in the homesteading and, homesteading communities that hunt as a way to feed their families. I mean, y'all think about that. It just, but I think probably the biggest, I don't want to say argument because it's not really an argument to me, it's just my opinion, but the biggest statement I think would have an impact on somebody that thinks that there's no use for guns, okay? That we should ban them all, is this one statement. The people who commit crimes with weapons, even especially guns, any kind of weapon, but criminals, they are criminals. They break the law. They're not going to care if it's legal to have a gun or not. They're just going to have the gun. They're already committing a crime. What's one more? Possession of an illegal weapon is not going to stop them. It's not going to deter them. But yet, honest, law-abiding citizens that are going to follow the law and don't have any weapons because we're law-abiding, all of a sudden have no way to defend yourself because now the only people that have guns are the criminals. So think about that. Banning all weapons is not the answer. Banning guns is not the answer. And I can tell you, in our community alone, that ain't gonna wash. I heard somebody say once, and I apologize, I don't remember who it was, was that if the government says I have to surrender all of my guns, well, you're welcome to come get the ones you know about. And we'll leave it at that, okay? But what really struck me, and what this whole thing, and I kind of got off on a little sidetrack there, but what really struck me is the fact that this country is using the deaths and tragedy and the deaths of these innocent people to wage a political war. And I think it's total BS. What needs to be happening in this country is praying for those people, praying for their families, and praying for the shooters and their families. Can you imagine? I heard a statement from the grandparents of one of the shooters, and they're devastated. They are devastated. They feel remorse and they feel guilt when they shouldn't. It's not their fault. They did not tell their grandchild to do this. They didn't teach their grandchild to do that. But yet I understand where they're from. Prayers don't need to be forgotten in all of this. It just bothers me that people are using all across the media and social media and news stations. Well, it was white boys, and it was what do you say, mental instabilities, and they had mental issues, and they were white boys with mental issues, excuse me. Big freaking hairy lip deal. Who cares? Seriously, if your problem is with the shooters and your focus is on the shooters, you're giving them exactly what they want. You're giving the attention that they started this out for to begin with. So don't pay attention to them. Don't buy into that crap. Instead, spend your time praying and lifting up all of those families. So with that, and I think I've rambled enough, you guys. Yeah, I need to get this thing closed off before I go even further. I could go on and on and on, and I'm not going to. I don't want to go there. I just wanted to remind folks what really needs to be focused on in this situation. Yes, it's horrible, and yes, these people, some paid the ultimate price and some still will. But that's not where this country needs to be focusing its attention. It's not where I will focus mine. So, with that said, I apologize, you guys, for the little bit of a rant, and it's kind of unusual on my channel, but it's just something that hit me strongly, and I just felt I needed to share it. So, I hope you guys all have a wonderful, wonderful day, and I will see you guys on the next video. Bye, guys. Love y'all.